What's up, people? Oreo Dave, Nuts for Knives. How y'all doing? We are gonna go live in just a second. Setting some stuff up here. All right. Alpha Prime. Brad, you're actually third, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. How's the music? Do you hear the music and how loud is it? I know I shouldn't be messing around with it by this point, but let me know. What's up, Saliva? Let me know how the music is. If it's loud, if it's low, and I'll adjust it. BRB. How about now? How's the music now? Turn it up by like 6 dBs. What's up, y'all? Marine X, good to see you in the chat. Caleb Evans, what's up, man? All right, a bunch of y'all already in here, so what's up, guys? How's it going? How you doing, Live with Purpose crew? What's everybody doing today? Happy New Year. Hopefully you guys got to spend some good times with good family, friends, loved ones, all that good jazz. I'm over here chilling. It is the 12th of January. We're already a week in already, if you can believe it. But I hope you guys got 2023 started in a good way. Music quiet, but you can hear me. Okay. I'm trying to balance it because it like comes out at a certain volume in the headphones and then it broadcasts to you guys at a certain volume. So I'm trying to balance it so that y'all don't get so much of the music and it's drowning me out, but at the same time y'all can hear it. But anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Spent some time in the chat, focused on you guys, listening to what you guys are up to, what you guys are doing. Risen in the house, what's up? Heats, no music on your end. I'm working on it. Let's see if you can hear it now. Savage Riptide. I'm good, man. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're chilling. What's the date? Thursday? What's a Thursday live stream look like? I know I've been jumping around all over the place. I started with Friday nights, and then I think I took a chance on like a Monday morning or a Wednesday morning, and y'all were in the chat. You guys are busy as ever, so maybe this time Thursday afternoon might be okay. You guys let me know what your preferences are. I know I can't please everyone. I know everybody's doing a different thing at a different time, but my best. Alan says, I thought the live was tonight. Yeah, you know, I set it for 3 p.m. PST this time, just because tonight I got some stuff going on. So I figured, you know, I'll make time when I can. And then when you guys are free, or if this is just a terrible time slot, then you guys let me know and I'll figure out an evening that works. But I know being on the West Coast over here, you know, a lot of y'all, you know, it's 3 hours ahead for some of you guys. So if you guys are already, you know, getting tucked into bed, then, you know, I don't want to wake y'all up at like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., telling y'all to tune in for an hour and a half or two, you know. Savage says, how long will I be streaming? Probably an hour or so. You know, we'll kick it off here, see what's up, see how you guys are doing. If you guys are bored or it's awkward silences and stuff, head out early. But if, you know, if we get going, hearing your resolutions, hearing your New Year's resolutions, what's in your pockets, chop it up for an hour. Bronny, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. Marine X, yes, I got a new mic, I think 2 live streams ago. And, you know, I'm just fine tuning it, setting it up, but hopefully you can hear the difference. I'm trying to, you know, up the quality as always, you know, just pushing the needle just a little bit more each and every time. So hopefully it sounds good. Got that panty dropper vocal chain now, I see. Marinex, always keeping it real. I like that. I like that. Rob Z says, hey everyone, what's up? Rob, let me put this down here so maybe it's easier. West Tech, he sent us here. Who sent you here? Did Marinex send you here? Am I Everyday Carrie's brother? Well, we're brothers from another mother, I think. We're not technically related, but, you know, I met him last year through a connect, and we've been bonding and hitting it off ever since. I think he's feeling a little under the weather, so I wasn't sure if I was going to live stream this week, but then, you know, he's out for the week just because he's, you know, feeling sick. So I feel like I pick up the slack a little bit, get y'all to show up. At least somebody talking about EDC, right, this week. Or, I don't know. I feel like EDM's aesthetic and my aesthetic are pretty close, pretty similar. So, you know, take that for what you will. But try to do it in our own way. But at the same time, we have a lot of commonalities. And, you know, we're both working on that aesthetic, that quality. Just putting it forward, you know. Oh man, Gaming says, bro, where's that hoodie from? Clean as F. This is the Cuts clothing hoodie. So I like Cuts because it's just simple, clean, minimal branding, and it fits really well. So it's funny. I'm like chasing that Cuts sponsorship because like if you look back, like the hundreds of videos that I've made, I think most of them I'm wearing a Cuts shirt or a Cuts hoodie straight up, and none of it was free. That was all like me paying for it because I just enjoy their stuff. It just fits me really well. So, you know, in the spirit of keeping it quality, keeping it 100, I was like, you know what? I got to do it. I got to have shirts and hoodies that fit me right. Elijah in the house. What's up, man? Thank you for showing up. Chris, how you doing, man? Great to see you. Great to see you. Yeah, that's really cool because like doing this stuff, you know, creating content and then connecting with you guys in the live stream and in comments of my videos. And then I start to actually meet you guys and have like chats with you either through Instagram DMs or, you know, some of us jump on a call. Did my light just turn off? Come on. Oh, I wired it myself. Can you tell? That's never happened before, but like maybe the soldering is wearing off. I gotta like set it up again. But you know, it's cool just developing these relationships with you guys. You know, I didn't know that some of y'all are RE makers. I didn't know that some of y'all made your own stuff on Instagram. You know, so to just have that rapport and to hear you guys doing your thing, I think it's really, really cool. Navraj, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Fun fact, he has a Spyderco Pair 3 that I gifted him in all black DLC, and he just uses the hell out of it. And so recently he came over and I gave him a complimentary knife sharpening. Don't get excited. This is not a service I'm going to be offering. But I sharpen his knife because he does everything with it. Like every blasphemous thing that you shouldn't be doing with a knife, he does. Like using it as a pry bar. You know, I'm surprised the drop point on his knife isn't chipped off or something. But yeah, he had a few nicks. Had to really get some elbow grease in there to fix it. But you know, gotta help him brother out. Aaron B says, hello humans. Hello, fellow human, I think. Your related said, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. I know you're making waves on Instagram. I see you like posting a lot, so what's up? Aaron B says he got the Tucson TS300 Pandemic yesterday, and I'm shocked at how this knife can be at $80, $90 with titanium and the fit and finish it has. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Let's check it out. I'm putting you on the spot, man. If you're posting up bad stuff, Tucson TS300. Here we go. Is this even a... Here we go. Do they have their own website or is it just Tucson? Which is it? TS300. I mean that's cool. I have never handled one personally, and I'm a knife beginner. I don't think of myself as like an expert or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, that's cool. I'm glad it works out for you. I think the long term will tell because you got it yesterday. So who knows how it's gonna hold up in the long term, but hopefully it holds up well. Ethan Curry says, sheesh, we're rocking the same hoodie, bro. Yeah, I know. I mean, I feel like Cuts was like just like an Instagram brand maybe a year or two ago. But then they started to pop off. They've been doing their like Friday sessions where they're experimenting with new like silhouettes and cuts and stuff. And now they're popping. I think they're a pretty popular brand, especially on Instagram. So yeah, Cuts Clothing, man, they're doing well. Hashtag not sponsored, but if you would like to, if you're watching Cuts, I'm open to discussions. Oreo Dave says no one is as smooth as Rod Kwok. Thanks, man. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I think like, especially with live streams, to fill an hour with no stutters, no hiccups, no awkward silences, I think that's a skill, you know what I mean? And kudos to all of the creators that came before me starting live streams, especially like on Twitch, or, you know, I used to be a huge gamer, so I'd watch Twitch streamers and they're playing games, they're playing 60 FPS shooters and just doing their thing and talking. It's wild. Like multitasking to the max. So very much a lot of respect for them. It's a craft. West Tech says EDC did a shout out to your channel on his last live. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I try and show up on his lives all the time. You know, I tell him, hey man, I'm here. And you know what though? He drops a lot of, I mean, he's a great big creator. You know what I mean? Like if you just look at my channel, I'm only at 15,000 something and he's pushing 500K. And so I say that he's a great big creator because he just has a heart of gold. You know what I mean? He's always been helpful. He's always offered to give me advice, tips whenever I'm like stumped on something. Like when I first got this live stream setup started, I had no idea what I was doing. You know, like all the equipment, the audio equipment, you know, he made recommends and I did my own research, of course, but you know, without his guidance, so to speak, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So, and that's what I love about the EDC community. You know, I feel like everyone is just out to help each other. You know, there's no like rivalries to my knowledge. I don't know. Like I've only been on the scene for like, you know, a year and a half or two in the EDC space on YouTube. So I don't know everything that's ever happened ever. Labor Gate EDC with the super chat $4.99. Thank you. He said, y'all hit that like button. That's right. Y'all hit that like button. I'm not watching the stats right now, but how many likes are we at right now? And what can we get to? I think that's pretty importante. EDC did it. Yeah. Ashwin Rawal, sorry if I butchered your name. Ashwin Rawal says, hey Ron, Ash watching from New Zealand. Awesome, man. From across the world. Thank you for tuning in. What time is it in New Zealand right now? I'd imagine it's like, I don't know, 16 hours? 14 hours? I don't know. But thank you. I appreciate your support. Brian Friedlander says, have you seen the Snake Belly EDC knife rack? No. Snake Belly EDC knife rack. Ooh. Is this it? Ooh, that's kind of neat. It reminds me of, this is like a nerdy moment for me, but it reminds me of like a network, like an NAS, like a disk server where you just like pop your hard drives on here and it just, oh man, I'm just gonna retract that statement. Very nerdy of me. But no, that's cool. Personally, I'm using this right now. You see this? You see it? Yes, you can. So this is the JRW. I think it goes with his JRW. I think it's the tray. Curator tray. But it's just the inserts. You see what I'm saying? Oh, they're still available. That's a first. So JRW, if you didn't know, I think the main dude there, his name is Jamie. I don't think we've formally ever met, but he's one of the sort of local EDC makers that you see on my channel occasionally here and there. I've got the curator tray that you see right now on screen, and also some of his beads, his flex tray. What is it? Curator flex, this thing right here. So this one is the flex, which means that it's a silicone thing, right? Really bendy, flexible, but it's really cool, at least for, you know, pocket art needs, setting down delicate things, small things that you want just to have a tray on your desk for. And, you know, it's really cool stuff, especially like with my aesthetic. I really enjoy geometric lines and shapes and just setups like that, just to have this I don't know, this geometric print here is pretty cool. But I'm gonna be better about like switching to talking head, going like from here to the browser and back. Cause I think last other live streams I've just left it on the page for like 20 minutes at a time. But anyway, yeah, the curated tray, I keep all my knives, or at least like the top 2 or 3 knives that I'm rotating between. And then you also saw the precision driver version 2 from Combat Beads and JW Knives in Ultim. That's so fun. Got little torque spits here. I'm trying to maintain and fine tune my knives a lot more because, you know, I'm just using them and, you know, like for example, like this full tie f5.5. Oh. Fun, right? But then when you go to close it, it doesn't close at all. You have to really push it. So that just means the pivot is just dry. And there's also a little bit of play here. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a little bit of play. So needless to say, I need to tune my knives, especially my daily beaters, you know? So it's all part of the learning process. I feel like with everyday carry, it's not just about the gear you procure for yourself, but it's learning how to use them. Learning how to use them, learning how to maintain them. If it's knives, learn how to sharpen, learn how to tune them. Sure, you could say maybe that's a little snobby and you're being a knife snob, but I feel like it's useful, you know? Especially like if you're spending hundreds of dollars on a quality knife, but you don't know how to use it, you don't know how to maintain it, its lifespan will drastically shorten. And you're not getting the best bang for your buck if you don't know how to maintain it. So that's just my take. Hot take. What's up? What's up? Everyone is welcoming Bruce into the chat. He's been here, but dope. Navarre says it's his multi-tool. A knife is not a multi-tool. Fight me. Elijah says he'll be sending his knives to me now. I'm gonna send them right back and charge you return shipping, friend. Hell no. Marinax says, I was literally thinking about going live. We gotta try this go live together feature soon. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I see it on, for those of you who are content creators on YouTube, you guys see the go live button. It says go live together. We gotta just play around with that. One of these days, you're gonna just see me and Marinax just like randomly pop on together on a Tuesday morning at like 10:30. It's just like have no topics prepared, no commentary, just like, hey, what's up? How early can you have a little bottle of whiskey or bourbon and be cool? Ronnie says, finally got my Work Sharp Precision, and man, that thing is dope. Seriously, that's what I use to sharpen my knives. And they make it so easy. The people at Work Sharp, they got a nice design going. Like they have some hardcore sharpeners with like motors and stuff, but they've also got just the simple system, this rig where it just keeps the angle consistent, gives you like 3 different grits by default. I think you can order an elite version that handles serrated blades and has more grits for you to choose from, so you can go more gradually. And I've taken a lot of my main knives to it. Even my kitchen knives, I sharpened a chef's knife, and oh man, it just cuts different when you get it back to that beautiful sharp edge. Man, it's crazy. Dr. Drew Dude says I'd watch that at Marinax. Yeah, seriously, I think we do need to get that going. Ethan Curry says she's rocking the say. Oh wait, see, this is weird. My chat is just going back and forth. All right, real quickly, I just wanted to catch up with you guys, hear what you guys did over the holidays, what you guys did for New Year's. For me, you know, I kept it low key with my family. I did a little bit of traveling and just, you know, rode out Christmas and New Year's, made the rounds, just kept it real low key. And it's kind of like that rest and respite before the real work begins. I guess when 2023 begins, that's when you know, hit the ground running, and that's what we've been doing. The schedule for this channel for this year is going to be 2 long form videos. Excuse me. 2 long form videos. One probably Wednesday, one probably Saturday, you know, kind of around there. I used to just post up on Saturdays, but we're going to try and go for 2 a week and shorts every day. Daily shorts, you know, give you a better glimpse of, you know, the stuff that I'm unboxing, the stuff that I'm doing, you know, sharpening knives, that kind of stuff. That's all going to be shorts contents. Quick fire roundups, you know, top 3 wallets, 3 more ways to improve your knife carry, all that stuff. That's going to be shorts content. If you guys have any ideas of what you want to see in my shorts content, let me know. DM me on Instagram, @LiveWithPurposeEDC, or just pop it in the chat right here. there's something you really want me to see, super chat is always there for you, supporting the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Every little bit helps, and it helps me keep doing what I'm doing here for you guys. So, yeah, man, a lot of cool stuff. Oh, really quickly, there has been a few videos ago, I did a Tech and Topo episode on, the state of smartphones, taking notes digitally and analog with pen and pad. And I guess unrelated is the fact that all y'all asked about the wallpaper on my phone, and you guys really wanted to see where I got it from and how you could get it. And so because it wasn't mine, like I just said, Google, it was a topographic map, and it was a wallpaper. And, I just chose it because I liked it, and it just happened to pop up on the video. But I decided it didn't really satisfy me to the point I wanted, so I made my own. So this is it right here. You see this? So we got the black topo wallpaper, and then there's also the white version, because I know some of y'all rock light mode, some of y'all rock dark mode. But I decided to start the year off right. I'm gonna make this available to you guys. All you gotta do is go to my website, livewithpurpose.edc.bigcartel.com, and sign up for email updates. I recently released an RE over Christmas, and a lot of y'all missed out on it because you told me, oh, I wished I knew this was happening. Although, I put it up on Instagram, put it on YouTube. I, talked about, I think I left it open for like a week for y'all to get in on the RE. But, if you guys wanted to stay updated on upcoming RE drops or other things that are happening, on the content side, if I have new content that I'm coming out with soon, I might drop it in an email update. So if you guys want to stay tuned with all that and not miss any merch drops, RE drops, or things of that nature, sign up on the website and you will get to download both of those wallpapers for free. It's all yours. I worked on it, I think, most of Christmas break, because I was like, hey, I wanna perfect this thing. And there's a story behind it. It has some meaning behind it. If you all want to know more about it, we can talk about it in a bit. But all you got to do is jump on and sign up. Let me put the link. Put the link in the chat. I think this is it right here. If you guys want to sign up for email notifications, upcoming drops, all that stuff, just go to that website and sign up. Just drop your email in, and then you'll get immediate access to a download link for both of those wallpapers. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I had a lot of fun times creating that thing. I have like a, I guess, graphic design background based on what I did in college. I didn't study graphic design. I studied architecture, but graphic design was just like a byproduct that you just had to know how to use Adobe Illustrator or you're going to be left in the dust. So it was very fun acquiring all those skills, and I just wanted to make that available for you guys. And, with the channel, there's a series that I'm doing called Tech and Topo, where we examine the intersection between analog and digital. And I think it's just fitting that it's a topographic map. The first two colorways available in that set is black and white, light mode, dark mode. But I plan on doing more, different variants of it to coincide with, let's say, the Live with Purpose logo colors, or even with future drops if I decide to do different colorways, camo, whiteout, blackout, cyberpunk, all that stuff. I'll have different wallpapers with different colors available to you guys in different capacities. So let me know if you like that. I certainly do. I mean, look at this. Pretty sick, right? One more time. Look at that. The coordinates there. Basically, each location that I plan to cover. This first one is near and dear to my heart. It's the Bay Area, Northern California, USA. It's where I was born, raised. It's where Live with Purpose HQ is, and it's my hometown. It's my spot. It's my stomping grounds, and has a lot of meaning to me. But in future drops, I'm gonna have different topographic maps, and they're real, by the way. It's not just a bunch of squiggly lines. It's I've interpreted it from actual geological, is that the right word? Geological topographic maps of actual elevations, stuff like that. So picking other places that have meaning to me. And so we'll see where the where this journey takes me. So different topographic maps will show, you know, different places I've been to, different places that have meaning to me. Ooh. Oh man. Late Brigade EDC with another $4.99 super chat. It's okay to pour as soon as you wake up. For bourbon. I think you're talking about bourbon, right? I don't think I've ever done that. Maybe once in college when like we were staying in Vegas for multiple nights and it was like a party all night, sleep, and as soon as you wake up, party resumes. So it was like, had shots waiting, had beers waiting. Oh, I do not ever want to do that again. Those days are long gone. No way. Speaking of chapters in your life, it's 2023. I'm sure y'all have some resolutions you've prepared, you know, for this coming year. What are you planning to improve about yourself, about your life? I want to hear it. Drop it in the chat. I want to see what y'all are working on this year. For me, first up, I want to drink more water. Stay hydrated, as Brandon EDM likes to say. Eat better. I think I've been pretty just willy-nilly with what I'm eating. I try and eat well, you know, like I do a lot of cooking. I try and just like keep things, you know, not as oily or fatty as I can. But you know, you can always do better. And I've tried like counting macros and getting all intense like that, but it's hard to sustain for me, at least. Like I haven't been able to nail down a solid like 66 days straight of counting my macros. But you know, that might be a goal for me this year, or at least to eat better. I think that's a start. Have y'all heard about like building habits? The first, if you want to build habits that stick, you want to just start super low barrier to entry. Like for example, if you want to work out, if your goal is to work out for 45 minutes a day, you should start day one, just get in the gym for 5 minutes and then leave. You know, just like get your foot in the door, you accomplished it after 5 minutes. If you want to go, you can go. But most of the time you'll stay longer than that. And you know, you just start building the habit from there. But psychologically speaking, it's like, you want to make it as easy as possible to get into the habit, get into the swing of things. And then as the flywheel starts turning, as the momentum starts gaining, then you start solidifying that habit. So, and work out more consistently for me. I think that's the third resolution that I have. What is your resolution? What are you guys doing? I also want to find my Grail EDC setup. Is that blasphemous to say? Because you never really stop buying EDC stuff. A Grail is a Grail until it's not anymore. So I feel like as soon as you get that knife, it's like, oh, this is the Grail knife. And then a new one will come up and you're like, ah, dang it. Chris G says it's 6 p.m. here. Okay, it's not bad. West Tech says it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Nuts for Knife says, I'm back, ladies and gents. What's up? Where'd you go? I don't know, but you're back. Chris G says, favorite EDC fidget, also favorite EDC conversation piece. My favorite fidget right now is the Spry Bar 3.5 from CJ Glausenhardt Designs. I have it somewhere. I don't have it here, but it basically has like a karambit hole on the end of the handle, and so you can just spin it, and it's fun. I haven't gotten into proper fidgets like Lalti EDC or anything like that because it's so hard to get. Like they're very limited and they're very expensive, you know? And I know it's the quality materials, it's a quality precision milling, and the build is immaculate for it to have that utterly haptic response for all those fidgets, but I'm still trying to get my first and I want it to be good. So the verdict is still out on that. Caleb says, where did you get the little beads for putting on the lanyard area of knives, like the pink ghost bead on F5.5 for the giveaway that you won, right? Congrats, by the way. How are you enjoying the Neapolitan? To answer your question, it's basically like local makers, and you just have to be in the EDC community, be on Instagram, see what other makers are doing, and see what people are posting. And that's how I did it. Like I didn't have a comprehensive list. Oh, maybe I should do that in a video and just like show you guys. This is a comprehensive list of makers that I follow to get limited released gear, beads, fidget toys, pocket art, all that stuff. But I had to learn the hard way. You know, I just did my research. I just searched hashtag everyday carry on Instagram and then just followed the rabbit hole for a while. But the ghost bead is the Workerman. So that's .com? Yeah. So that's Workerman. Got a bunch of stuff. Womps. SFKs. But here's the pink beads. Ghosty bead. Bubblegum variant. So the thing with these is that they're very limited in that they'll make a small batch, announce that it'll drop on X day, and let's say it drops 3 p.m. PST on Friday. You gotta be there at 3 p.m. PST and check the website, because if you don't, chances are it's gonna sell out in a few minutes, depending on the maker, in a few seconds. Like just earlier today, Garage Built Gear released a batch of Mightier pouches through his email newsletter, and there was a blackout version that I wanted, but then I got distracted, did something, and I came in 6 minutes after the drop released, and they were gone. Gone. So it's just one of those things. Workerman. What else? This is Combat Beads X JW Knives Precision Driver V2. So this is also out of stock everywhere. I can give you the links, but then they would just be pretty pictures of it. You wouldn't be able to buy it. So you gotta just follow Combat Beads, follow JW Knives, and they'll notify you. You know, they'll put it on their stories or whatever that this is gonna be available on this day at this time. Just gotta be ready. Be quick on the trigger. I have mixed results with that just because it's hard, but that's how you get it. Let's see. Brad says, Ron, do you think you'll get into high-tech shifts? Maybe, man. Maybe. I think it's cool. I think it's a good pocket art carry, but I have a few challenge coins that I don't really carry all that often. I appreciate the message. I appreciate the meaning behind it, but it's not something that I keep in my pockets all the time because I'm a fitted dude. You know, I wear like tailored pants. My pants have pockets that aren't huge, and more often than not, you know, I'm just going to the grocery store, getting something real quick, coming back. You know, I'm working from home. Obviously, this is my studio, my home studio. So I'm not, you know, packing a sling, packing a backpack, going to things and doing things often. It's just my wallet, my phone, my keys, my knife, the occasional flashlight if I'm going out at night. And that's pretty much it. And so, you know, we live a purpose here on this channel. So we like to custom tailor our loadout to suit our needs, no more and no less. So depending on what I'm doing, heading out that door, I'm only carrying 2 or 3 articles of EDC gear. So I would get a high-tech chip, but I think it's more of like a collector's thing for me, or just to have in the vault, the Live with Purpose vault, you know? I like the look though, especially those JRW high-techs collabs. Woo, looking good. Labor Gate says, what up, James? What's up, James? How you doing? Ethan Crazy says, low-key, went to a hockey game on New Year's Eve. Oh, nice. I don't know hockey teams, I'm not into hockey, but it sounds a lot of fun. Especially since, I don't know, I feel like there's been a paradigm shift in how people celebrate New Year's these days. Like, I think maybe it's just me becoming a father and just like not being about that life anymore. But I feel like a lot of people chose to just be low key this year. You know, just stay in, hang out, watch a few movies, and go to bed. Like a lot of people that I know didn't even stay up for the ball drop. It was just kind of like, oh, all right, wake up in the morning, it's a new year, you know, and that's how that went. So. Michael Burton says, can't stay long, but just wanted to say I love the channel and the amazing content. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, even if it's only for a little while. You know, you can watch the replay. This will be up as soon as we're done here streaming. But, you know, it's always fun to interact with you guys live in real time, or, you know, the delay of 20 seconds or whatever that YouTube imposes. But it's really good to kind of just catch up with y'all and just talk in real time. I think it's fun. Alpha says, I went to Biltmore Estate in Asheville and proposed. Oh yeah, you did. Congratulations, man. I'm stoked for you. My man, Brad. I think he takes the cake for exciting things that happen this New Year's. Random Dude EDC says, cheers. Cheers, man. Favorite conversation piece. Sorry, Chris G. I totally just fell off that spot. Favorite conversation piece? I think it has to be the Orbit Key Organizer. Because, like, it's a staple in my carry, but it's very unusual when people see me like rotate the key or the multi-tool or whatever that comes out, and they're just like, what is that? And so, okay, so it has to be this and my extra wallet that I carried for a while. I put them away, but you know, the extra wallet is the one with a button where you press it and it cascades your cards all in a row so you can see it for quick access. So whenever I go to the grocery store, I'm checking out or whatever, I'll press that, it comes up and people are like, whoa, that's dope. How are your cards just cascading out? And so you can see it, and it's just like the trigger. That is a good conversation piece. That and the Orbit Key for me. I mean, yeah, you know, you'll carry like these things like, whoa, what is that golden thing, ultim, this and that, but that's rare and far in between. You know, I feel like not very many people see me bust that out, but when I'm anywhere, you got to use your wallet, you got to use your keys. So I think that's where it happens the most. Aaron B says, we just moved to Hendersonville, North Carolina last week from Florida. Oh man, nice, man, congrats. Hopefully to bigger and better. And you know, exploring a new environment, that's always fun and good for you. Changes your habits up, changes how you interact with the world. Labor Gate says, I like seeing the contents in your shorts. You would, Bruce. Jesus. Speaking of shorts and behind the scenes and stuff, how'd y'all like that last video I posted up? It was a vlog style thing where I just grabbed some mail and just did a little bit of like of a behind the scenes. Where is that? Here we go. I'll just pull. Okay. But, you know, like, it's different. I enjoyed kind of like setting it up, kind of meta. It was like a vlog of a shorts, and it was fun. Here, let me pull it up to this part. Yeah, dude, look, it's just a lot of people like overcomplicate things. This is super simple. It's just a 90-degree arm. That phone mount is MagSafe, courtesy of Moment. Thank you guys for sending that one out. But basically, it's just like camera-oriented iPhone gear. So it's just a MagSafe mount that I just angle on there, and I do all my shorts on that table. You know, with the lights, with my props. Y'all know my cubes and stuff. All my geometric shapes. I always have fun like making more of those and just featuring them in different colors on my pictures, on my shorts and all that. But showing the behind the scenes of making shorts, you know, it's simple, but you know, every time you make one, you learn a little more and you continue to like up that quality factor. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the behind the scenes stuff. I want to do more vlog stuff, more behind the scenes stuff. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about how I became a creator, techniques and the things that I use to get to where I am, let me know. You know, like I think like I'm still a small creator, of course, you know, at 15 something thousand, but I feel like a lot of people that aspire to create content, a lot of them like get caught up in like the first 1,000, and that was like the first milestone for me, breaking 1,000. You just break out of that, and then you continue to you start gaining momentum that way. I remember Bruce, Blade Brigade EDC, he was like, he hit his first grand, and then from there, you know, in the chat, in our group chat, like one week he'd be like, oh, I'm at 2 grand. Another week would be like, oh, I'm at 4 grand. And it just keeps exponentially multiplying. So, I mean, very happy for you. Kudos to you. And it's just, I guess it's consistency, or just, you know, going onto the tutorials extra hard and just figuring out what you want to do, and learning what you want to do involves you just doing and failing and doing and trying different things and figuring out what you like and don't like. So very cool. Nuts from Knife says, what up? Michael Burton laughs. See, Random Dude EDC says, looks great. Chris Valadez says, Topo wallpaper is fire. I'm glad you like it, man. Enjoy it. Maybe when I come visit you and I see that, it'll be all the better. Eli says, Marquez Brownlee is pretty cool with all his tech stuff too. I mean, he is the definitive tech YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how many millions of followers he has. That's a dream. That's a dream. Let's see. Michael Burton says, I've been rocking a hunter green topo wallpaper myself. Yeah, see, I don't know what it is about topographic maps. It looks cool. You know, the different line weights and just, I don't know, man, different looks. It's pretty cool. Chris Valadez says, my RE got lost. Did it really? Okay, message me. Oh, I also have to answer your question about cameras. I didn't respond because it's the Sony A7C is what I picked up to do my creation content, but I think if you're looking for something more commercial, like there's different avenues you can go in. Like you can go the pure video route, which is the Sony FX3, or you can go for another like video photo hybrid like most DSLRs, and that would be, I think the newest Sony is A7 IV. So it just depends on what you're trying to, like what your goals are, what you're trying to shoot with the cameras. And of course, lens selection follows that too. Like if you're doing product photography, you're doing more vlogs, all that stuff. So yeah, message me. And if you're serious about the RE getting lost, let me know. Fix it out. Fix it right up. Marinax says that wallpaper favors Deal Source Topo Desk Mat. I like. Deal Source Topo Desk Mat. Does it kind of look like that? Deal Source Topo Desk Mat. Yeah, that's dope. I promise you, I didn't copy that, but it does look like that. Don't worry, there are gonna be more colorways to come. It's not just gonna be the gray and the black and the white. It's gonna be more stuff coming. CPM says new f5.5 in Blurple on Urban EDC. Ooh, I think I checked out the Blurple not too long ago in a different. It was like a Spyderco McBee, I think was what it was, and the Blurple is dope. Just not quite purple now. Oh, and I also have a Blurple Precision Driver version too. I can't decide which I like better, the Ultim or the Blurple. But where is it? Is it out right now? Urban EDC always with the most premium loot ever. Got Everyday Hanks. Let's say guy, huh? Oof. I don't see the Blurple dog. Maybe it's not out yet. Maybe it's upcoming. I don't know. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Saliva, for signing up. I hope you enjoyed the Topo wallpapers. Brad says you need to get the Topo GBG pouch to match that Topo, and I also got an EMP EDC Nimble in the copper carbon fiber Topo for you. Oh man, going all Topo'd for real. Let's see. Savage Riptide asks, "How you doing, Mr. Ron?" I'm good, man. I'm chilling. It's Thursday night, getting stuff done, filming, editing. I went and played a round of golf earlier today. How many of y'all play golf? Golf is fun. It's like the most aggravating thing in the world, but it's also so fun. But earlier I was talking about finding the Grail EDC setup for this year. I think I kind of want to do like an experiment. Like I kind of want to set some constraints. Like let's do phone, wallet, keys, knife, multi-tool, sling, backpack. But I want to set some constraints like I'm only going to choose from gear that I've personally acquired this year, like 2023 gear. So I'm not just talking about the same wallet, same keys, same knife, you know, time in and time out. I mean, there is merit in finding a dope set of gear and just using it year in and year out because it should last that long. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be buying a new backpack every year. You shouldn't be buying a new knife every year. It should last you a long time. But I think just as a content creator, as someone who talks about everyday carry and is constantly curating different loadouts, you know, minimal loadouts, coffee shop loadouts, different things like that, travel, I think I have a responsibility to show you guys different setups, different customizations, and different ways you can use different things. So maybe we'll get into it. I want to hear your thoughts, but we'll get into it about finding a Grail EDC setup with your essentials, your sling, your backpack, but to have it be, you know, acquired this year, things that I've found this year. So, you know, we'll see. Let's see. Nivek Tech 26 says, what is your favorite brand of bags, knives, multi? So yeah, it's so funny that we're talking about Grail EDC and you asked that question. All right, let's just quick fire this thing. Favorite brand of bag, I think for me right now is Able Carry. They have a lot of different, they have small backpacks, big backpacks, travel backpacks, and out of like the spread that I have right now, Able Carry bags are the bags that I use the most. Knives, right now I really like the Urban EDC F5.5. So I think they did that in collaboration with Voxnay's knives, and yeah, it's my go-to knife right now. I'm sure I tried to get a ProTech Malibu yesterday, fell through. I wish it didn't, but you know, I have a few knives on my wish list, but so far that's the Urban EDC. Multi-tool, I think it's gonna have to be Leatherman. Yeah, straight up. I have a mini one. I think it's called the Style. And then, you know what? I've heard like really mixed reviews on the Style, how things break, like the scissors break and all that. So I'm still not, I still am not decided on that. I have the Leatherman Wave Plus, and that's like the full size. I think it runs like $100, $120 or something like that. That one I've had no problem with. It's robust. It's good for everything I've used it for. But the mini ones, still out on that. So I don't know. I think Gerber Dime is another one that I've had in the past. That's multi-tool. Pocket organizer. Pocket organizer. Are you talking about like those little sheaths where like there's 2 pockets and you can put like a pen and a knife? I don't have a pocket organizer. I don't use it just because like I put stuff in my pockets and that's it. I'm not gonna put another pouch in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? But as far as EDC pouches go, if that's similar enough for you, it's gonna be the Data Crew Water Slider. That's my go-to pouch right now. I recently did a pouch roundup, top 3 pouches. I think we compared the Data Crew, the Garage Built Gear Mighty pouch, and the notorious EDC All Good pouch. So each pouch has its own uses. I put together an extensive like rubric or like criteria sheet of different features and what each pouch brings to the table. And for me personally, the Data Crew Water Slider won, but there's lots of different things to look at and different perspectives there. Pen. Right now I'm really into the Lamy Safari fountain pen, but I'm also digging it's a tie. It's a Studio Neat Mark II is one I'm using constantly, and the Big Idea Designs side click in full tie. This is the mini size, but there's also like medium size, full size. And recently I've been digging the Pilot G2. Like, it's super basic, but did you know that they come in different weights? Like, growing up, I knew about Pilot G2s, but they only had one weight and it was fine weight. And I was okay with that. But I recently discovered like medium weight. I think this is like 1.0 or something like that. And I love that thickness, like how it writes. It's not quite Sharpie, but it's like bold enough to where when you're writing, it like feels really good. I don't know. That's what I enjoy. Flashlights. I think right now, flashlights, I'm rocking the Olight Perun Mini. But Olight makes good flashlights in my opinion. There are a few other flashlights that I'm eyeing right now. Ranger eyes. Well, I like my own Ranger eye. The Live with Purpose version 1 Ari sold out, but that's my favorite. EDM just recently released an awesome one too. His version 2 Everyday Minimalist Ranger eye. Very cool as well. But if we're talking just like brands that I like, Castle X Grayscale would be my favorite. I'm an anime head, so I really like their pop culture references and their art style. So anytime they release something new, oh, it's a banger, and I'm always trying to get it. All right, hope that answered your question. That was a big one. Ethan Curry says, I'm trying to stay hydrated and get in a small workout every day. Do it, man. It'll pay dividends in the long run. Like, I'm 33 right now, and I'm already feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just pick up and go anymore and lift heavy. You gotta like warm up. You gotta do a whole circuit just to prevent injury and stuff like that. And I'm only 33. I know some of y'all are older, and I know some of y'all are younger, of course, but it's tough, man. It's really tough. So get into those habits early. Your body, your ultimate EDC, will thank you for it. Savage Riptide says, training for a 5K. That's dope, man. 5K is a great way to do it. I think it's like 3 point something miles, a 5K. And it's a really good like gateway run into bigger ones. I think I've done a 10K before. I also failed a 10K. I just couldn't do it. My legs locked up. Obstacle runs, Spartan run, Tough Mudder, Warrior Dash. I did all those as well. I failed the Spartan. It was tough. Half marathons, I haven't really done that, but whew, that is some good stuff. 0by2000 says, yep, going to the gym more often, even with the wife. We want to be ready to mount. MTB is mountain. It's like mountain biking, right? When the snow is gone, dude, it's gonna be sick. Do it. You guys can do it. Greenx says, at Nuts for Knives, what's up? Oh, okay, what's up? Bruce used to count macros. It's a lot of work if you want different meals. Yeah, it's hard, man. Like, if you have just 2 or 3 recipes you're rotating between, then that's fine. But it can get kind of like bland really quickly. And then from there, you just gotta like, yeah, it's tough. But if you work out a system. CPM says, I curl Peking duck and sumai. Oh my goodness. I love Peking duck and sumai. Are you a fan of dim sum, my friend? If so, we gotta talk. Caleb Evans says, yes, it's great. Super smooth and sharp. Awesome. You're at 5.5, I think is what you're talking about. Oh my God. Let's see. Workman is from my neck of the woods, says Barbarian Brawny. Nice. Yeah, it's crazy to like figure out where some of y'all live. I mean, in a non-creepery way. Like, I learned the other month that What's in My Pockets, Alan, he lives in the same neck of the woods that I went to college. back in the day. So I was like, whoa, we met up at DesignerCon, and then yeah, it was just like, that was something I didn't know, but yeah, very cool. Bruce says most of my challenge coins are military challenge coins. Nice. You could add an SFK to my carry, Alan. That is true. I think I got Bruce's SFK. It's over there, but that's the only one I have. I don't have any other ones yet. I think there are some cool ones coming out soon. Alex Doe says, didn't even know JRW did a drop with high text until 3 hours later. I know, keeping up with the drops is hard because like they'll pick different avenues. Sometimes they'll do it over Instagram stories. Sometimes they'll do it in their Facebook group. I don't personally use Facebook. I have one, but I don't follow it at all. And so it's, I don't know, man. It's hard to keep up. And some are email newsletters, like Garage Build Gear did an email drop earlier today. I don't think it was up on socials on Instagram or YouTube or anything like that until after it was sold out. You know. Let's see. Bruce says you loved that video, Ron. Nice. I think you're talking about the vlog one. I'm glad you did, dude. Dr. Drew Dude says pocket checking knives or just everything. Oh yeah. Pocket checking everything is hard, especially like you're fully kitted bros. Like you got everything, so it's like every pocket, every backpack, sling, you know. But hey, man, if that's the kit, that's the kit. Marine X says I do my shorts with a Sony A5000 that is hooked to a dummy battery that hasn't turned off in 10 months. Damn, it hasn't turned off in 10 months. It doesn't overheat or anything. I got a dummy battery as well for the A7C right now. And, you know, I keep it on, but like, you know, I'll turn it off when I'm done. And sometimes once it runs for like, I don't know, 2-3 hours in the summer, it'll overheat. So I don't know, maybe it's because it records in 4K, or I don't know if yours records in 4K, but like I've had issues with that. Minor, occasional issues with that. Dr. Drew Dude says, I love the behind the scenes of vlog stuff. Thank you, man. I'm glad you do. More of it to come this year. I think I'm trying to incorporate some sort of like hybrid setup where it's like half gear around us, but also intertwine and intersect the vlog stuff in between, just so you guys can get a more genuine and casual glimpse of, you know, what I do on the day-to-day, what my day looks like when I'm filming, editing, and producing all this content for you guys. So definitely really interesting to see, especially as like a consumer. Like I watch vlog stuff a lot too, and that's how I got started in YouTube. It was just, you know, watching this stuff and paying attention to, you know, the angles, how far away are we holding the vlog camera, what kind of camera lens, you know, stuff like that. And so soaking it in, learning 1000% is really cool. And, you know, if you guys are interested in that, I'd be more than happy to oblige on this channel for sure. And maybe more like how to become a content creator. Would y'all be interested in that? I feel like it's super easy for anyone to like pick up a camera, especially since everyone has iPhones, which have really decent cameras. You just start and just go, you know, like whatever you're passionate about, whether it's a hobby or EDC. Oh man, I just said that I would do it. I would pay more attention to changing the screen. And here I am. I think I ranted for like 20 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. You guys need to sound off in the comments or in the chat and tell me if I'm messing up. Marine X with a super chat, $10, says, I want to see a few emergency bags from you this year, either Urban Assault Kit, Get Home, Bug Out, Blackout, or similar. Okay, that's true. That is a very good idea. Thank you for pushing me to do that. I definitely will. Where I live, I'm in California, so I think the imminent danger here is earthquakes. We just had a crazy rainstorm, and so, you know, like there's been flooding in parts of my area, not specifically my immediate area, but in this region, there's been flooding, power outages. So I do want to get deeper into survival stuff too, like get home bags, you know, get out bags if something were to happen locally, power generators, all that stuff. So that's definitely, I feel like something you're an expert in. So I'm probably gonna be diving into your videos a little more and kind of learning the ins and outs of what's required there. Bruce says, I'll bust out these skills then. Yeah, man. Peter John says, what's up, Ron? Love the videos. Keep them coming. Will do, Pete. I appreciate you. Chris Bubba says, I'm Ron Burgundy. I'm Ron Burgundy. You're not. Ethan Curry says, keep up the great work, man. Get this man to 20K subs. Dude, I'm down. 100K subs is the goal this year. Getting 100K. It's going to be sick. You know, just being genuine, just making content, doing stuff I'm happy about and passionate about, and taking you guys on the ride with me. CPM says, yo, Ron, you want to go to Koi Palace in Dublin? Yo, let's go. I didn't know you were this close. Okay, we really got to talk then. We got to talk. Koi Palace is pretty legit. Bruce says, I filmed my tour at Tactile with my iPhone. You did? That's dope. That's really cool, man. I think it's really cool that you got a chance to tour Tactile Turns Factory. That's really cool. A shop tour. EDC Knife and Tool says, at Ron, got your RE in the mail today. Great quality and goes well with the gear. Thank you. Keep up the great work, man. Thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the RE. I think many of you guys already know I made a batch last year and, you know, didn't know what I was doing. I made it. I had a very low following. Like 12 people bought it. I was like, all right, next, you know. But I think like I've learned a lot in making it, and of course like repackaging it and making it available to you guys, especially since so many of you are in the EDC community now and rocking the Live with Purpose and being a part of the Live with Purpose crew. I think it's dope. So for sure, more to come, more REs to come. Oh, maybe I should show you. Here, check this out. This is for your eyes only, okay? Oops. Check this out. So I designed these REs, right? So this is the original, the Hornet, right? And well, this was the original, but then like I like the darks a little more, so I called that the Hornet. Over here is the Blackout, of course. Y'all know about the Blackout. Jade G10. So when I first got into EDC, sorry to say, but like when I first, I guess not sorry to say, I first found my knives like on the internet just looking, and I was really into Blade HQ because they just had a huge, it was just basically a big one-stop shop for a lot of knives that I thought looked cool. And I really liked the black and green colorway, you know, the jade colorway, you know, maybe because I'm Asian, whatever, I don't know. But it looks sick. So, you know, back at like last year when I made my RE, I was like, hey, what if I made a jade variant of the RE, of the Live with Purpose logo, right? So this is what it would look like. And I don't know, I'm pretty hyped on it. What do you guys think? And I feel like, I said it in the other video, I feel like last year was the JG10 year. I feel like this year, 2023, is the year of Ultim. You know, like I'm seeing a lot more Ultim stuff. You see the Precision Driver, you see the Key Hook from Workman, you see the Combat Beads Civilian. Like, I mean, it's been around for a little bit, but I feel like it's catching momentum now. And I don't know if y'all can make an Ultim RE. I would love to make an Ultim RE, but you know, for now it's just colorways, and I've already done the yellow. So the jade looks cool. The original Blackout, you know for sure I'm gonna do a Blackout. So I gotta let you all know. I gotta let y'all know when that is coming to fruition. But I think I see Big Idea Designs in the chat. What's up? Thank you for showing up, watching the live stream. I appreciate you. Been rocking your pens for a while now, but really good to see you. Hope you enjoy the live stream. You know, today is just chatting, catching up with y'all, Q&A, and just talking about 2023 New Year's resolutions, how we're gonna tackle the year, hit the ground running. And I'm excited, you know, for you guys in the community, for Big Idea Designs. I'm sure you guys got a lot of stuff planned for this year. If you want to talk more about it, I'm all ears. I think your Bit Holder 2.0 is pretty damn sick. And then I think I also saw Brandon EDM have like, I think it was it the bit bar, or it was a wrench of some kind that had like a variable hex wrench in there. That's from you guys. Oh man, super clean. But yeah, we gotta talk. Ronnie says, I'm Marine X. I need to watch more of your videos to keep me motivated. Do it. Marine X makes dope quality content, I think. I know. Elijah says, I want to black out with white borders from you, Ron. Dude, that might happen, man. That might happen. Dom, Max Level EDC, going to check at Big Idea Designs. Oh, the watch. That's right. They came out with a sick watch. Love the sneaky dial. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Alan says, I think Wist made an Ultim RE. He did? Okay, I gotta look into it because that would be freaking cool. I'm all about Ultim, man. It's cool. I like that amber glow. Very cool. Ethan says, when is the full collection vid and storage coming? Full collection vid and storage. You mean like a video on my entire collection of EDC everything? That's gonna be tough. And I don't even have, oh man, I don't even have that much stuff. Like, I have a few knives, I have a few random things here and there. All right, maybe I'll have to make that coming soon. Let's see. CPM says, have you played Oakhurst yet? No. Or Boundary Oaks? No. I'm from like, I'm in like San Mateo County. So like, I don't think I've heard any of that. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard any of that, but I'm down to go out. I think Dublin's a little far from me, but we'll have to check it for sure. Elijah says, I personally can't wait to see what you do for your V2 pouches. My V2 pouches. Maybe you're talking to somebody else. I don't got no pouches, man. I got patches. Maxwell says, the new bolt action with a universal insert. My favorite at the moment, but I'm carrying a $1.50 pen at work to keep it from getting sniped. When it's cheap, people just don't care. They'll just take pens and like pocket it and use it for themselves. Big Idea says, always have new stuff in the works. Stay tuned and talk soon. Sounds good. Excited. Let's see. Let's see. Rolex Illusion says, PDW recently put out an amazing Ultim skull bead. Sold out instantly. Oh, you know? Oh, man. That just reminds me of, I think Dongo Wallets, the company. They have like a lot of Ultim stuff. I think they have like a pill, like a little pill holder thing. And they also have a pen. I think they have other Ultim stuff too. So I gotta get up on that. Black 4-in-1 FTW. Oh, live with purpose patch is coming soon. Hey, maybe. I'm right now. I'm enjoying just like finding good pouches because I know that they're just amazing pouch makers out there. You know, we're talking Garage Built Gear, Notorious EDC, even Alpaca makes awesome pouches, and of course Data Crew. So for me to jump in there, maybe I'll do a collab. There's no way I'm gonna be able to make my own pouch that'll like beat out the rest and start from scratch. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna have to be a collab. But maybe that'll happen. Eli says, shoot, I did say patches. Yeah, man, it's exciting. I think it's exciting. Like a lot of stuff in the works. And I think it's just a matter of like chatting with you guys, hearing what your thoughts are, what you guys like, don't like, and then kind of moving the needle towards all that stuff. Dom says, Dongo, yes, they have some awesome stuff. Seriously, I've been meaning to reach out to them. I've seen all their stuff, like Keyfro. He's an EDC content creator out of Australia. He has a lot of Dongo stuff too. I think I've seen him cover some of the wallets in the past, and it just it looks really awesome. It's unique, and I've been meaning to kind of reach out and have a conversation with them. It seems like we got a lot of stuff going on this year, but anyway, I think we're gonna have this running for, it is 4 p.m. here. We're gonna have it running for a few more minutes, and then we're probably gonna sign off. But just wanted to keep it casual, keep it chill, and just open it up to you guys. I know I've been trying to keep up with the chat, so hopefully I've been doing a good job, and you guys are doing your thing, you know. Collaboration with Data Crew. Maybe. I mean, there's nothing going on right now, but I mean, I met with them out in DesignerCon, and you know, we talked about a few things, so hopefully there might be a collab coming out soon. Ethan says, what's in my current backpack carry? Honestly, the last time I took a backpack was to travel for the holidays. So in that travel backpack, it was my tech pouch, a few packing cubes from Peak Design. They make awesome packing cubes, and I mean just awesome stuff in general. They're very well designed stuff. They do like camera slings, backpacks, packing cubes, toiletry bags. So I had a few of their packing cubes. I packed like 10 days worth of stuff into one packing cube that's like this big. So very efficient. I took some of my camera stuff to produce content while I was away. I think that's pretty much it. And then, of course, all my essential EDC stuff. So, you know, like phone, wallet, keys. Did I say tech pouch? I think I did, for all my tech accessories and stuff. Good travel backpacks will also have like a front zip for quick access for like your bottle, or even, you know, having like an admin area for all of your pens and small accessories too, like little pockets. Usually it's incorporated into the laptop sleeve. But speaking of backpacks, we have a ton of backpacks to review right now. Like I'm testing out a variety of bags. I got bags from Air SF. I have bags from Black Ember. I'm getting into luggage this year. So, you know, one of the goals of the channel is to travel more. And I know a lot of people don't really want to take a suitcase per se. They want to see what their options are, whether that's a duffel, a small carry-on suitcase, or a backpack. Or, you know, like if you just want to go like straight up, you know, like full send, you'll have like a matching set of carry-ons and medium-sized suitcases. And, you know, as long as the gear helps you fulfill your purpose or what you're setting out to do, whether you're traveling for a week, 2 weeks, a weekend, then, you know, all's fair, you know, whatever works for you. Eli says collaborate. Okay, so Dom says rocking the Valkyrie from Vosteed in my hands right now. Can't put it down. Nice, man. Very cool, very cool. Chris Amora says, Ron, what's up, brother? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Hope you started off 2023 in the right way, killing your goals, setting your resolutions. Barbarian Bronny says, DC needs Ron. I need DC for real. Like, I feel like I didn't really use a pouch that effectively until I discovered the Data Crew water slider because of its 2-inch thickness and the amount of space that it accommodates, like more gear in the same footprint. And they just recently came out with the small fry, which is like their slimline pocket. Oh man, dude, like they got a lot going on. And I think like they're just covering all of the missing colorways, right? You got the water slider, which is you got the slider, the OG slider. Then you got the water slider, which is the same footprint, your typical EDC pouch, but thicker, so it accommodates more stuff. And now they're doing the small fry, which is a smaller slip style pouch, right? It's thin, streamlined, and at least Alan, what's in my pockets, he was able to fit the same amount of stuff that he put in his water slider in the small fry, which is crazy. So that's, you know, that's just showing you that their bags are really versatile. Their pouches are really versatile. Kickin RT66 says, did anyone get a GBG pouch from his drop today? No, I did not. I personally did not. I wish I did. I was 6 minutes too late, but maybe somebody in the chat did. Brad says, at Chris, did you already sell your Ridge wallet? Man, he's trying to make all sorts of sales right now. I still have not to this day tried out a Ridge wallet. Maybe I need to reach out. But I mean, the hot take on Ridge wallets is that they're overpriced for what it is. And it's a stack style wallet. There's a little notch for you to fan out your cards. And I've tried stack wallets before, and I'm personally not a huge fan, or maybe it wasn't implemented well. Whatever the experience may be, I think it was just like not my preference. Like for me, I think in terms of like ease of access, Extra Wallets was the cool one because there was the trigger and it cascades your cards, and it's just super quick ease of access there. And right now I'm rocking the Elm wallet from Domain Leather. It's a very small local maker. Their website is literally on Etsy, but he reached out to me, wanted to send me some wallets, and really enjoy it, man. Like the logo is cool. And then this one is a main pocket with two quick access slots for, you know, your top 2 used cards. So for me, I'm using that right now. I make it a point to carry one thing for 2 weeks before I speak on it and then move on to the next kind of thing. Just so, you know, I'm not just like parroting features or tech specs and not actually having practical experience with it. So 2 weeks is the minimum for me. If I enjoy it, I'll carry it longer and give you kind of like a long-term breakdown of it. But for now, yeah, I think, yeah. But I think I owe it to y'all to check out a Ridge wallet at the very least, because what's in my pocket says Ridge wallet is overpriced. True. I mean, personally, Tom says it's very overpriced. Yeah, I think that's the biggest pain point. But to their point, you know, they have a extensively designed wallet, and I can't speak on the benefits or drawbacks of that until I try it for myself. Ronnie says, I still rock my Travax wallet. There you go. See, that's dope. You found a design that works for you. It's sturdy. It suits all your needs, and you're just running with it. Awesome. Alan says Travax is nice. Dom says there's a new design that Crispy Things reviewed that's a top loader that seems way more interesting. Ooh, that is interesting. Have y'all heard of a company called Machine Era Company? It's like I don't even think they exist anymore, but it was just a titanium tray with like an elastic band around it, and you just put the stack of cards in there. And maybe it's called a top loader, I don't know. But it was very simple, and I loved the super minimal footprint. It was just literally a 2-inch by 3.5-inch tray made of titanium DLC, and it suited my needs for a while. Let's see, just picked up my Open Seas leather mini topsider, says Ethan Curry. Dope. I think I have some Open Seas leather wallets on the way. Like I can't wait to test those out, because Open Seas has been like really just blowing up my feed in terms of like their quality, the new colorways and variants that they're putting up on their Instagram page. And I'll be real, I just sent them a message and I was like, I really love your stuff. I would love to feature some of that stuff on my channel and kind of show the viewers and, you know, make things happen, you know? Caleb Evans says, is that RFID protected? I don't think so. I think it's just straight leather. And I don't think that there's any sort of RFID protecting material lined in the main pocket. I think it's just straight up a leather wallet. Old school. But I've also been reading that like RFID is overblown. Like not everybody's running around with skimmers and stuff. Maybe it depends on where you are, I guess. But I have never once had to deal with identity theft or, oh man, I think I'm asking for it now. Jeez, knock on wood, please don't steal my identity. But I mean, I personally never had to prioritize an RFID like blocking feature. So I guess leather wallets have been okay for me, and it hasn't really been like a crazy priority feature for me to look for when I'm shopping for new wallets. I don't know, that's just me. Chris says, I'm giving it to a guy in my Facebook group. I'm not using it, so just passing it on. Good on you, man. Spread the karma, the good karma. Pillage Worldwide says, Secret ID wallet's been loving mine. That's how I started with the Trigger. That was my first Trigger wallet, the Secret ID. Dom says, gotta go. Happy New Year, Ron. Happy New Year, Dom. Take care. We'll see you in the next one for sure. Bruce loves his OpenSea. Yeah, there you go. See? West Tech says he loves his Ridge wallet and it's a lifetime warranty. There you go. Maybe that's worked into the price. You know what I mean? You're buying a wallet once and you're set for life. You know, if it ever craps on you, you're set. You're good. You don't have to buy another wallet. Yo, accessorize me in the house party. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, Vince. How you doing? Happy New Year to you. You know what's funny? I was planning like a family trip to Vancouver. And I mean, we were just talking about it. I don't think we may not go. I don't know. We're still like working it out. But then I was like, oh, I can visit my boy Vince. And I think you're in Toronto, not Vancouver. I'm sorry. I was like, dude, it's finally time to meet the man behind the clean aesthetics of Accessorize Me. And you're like across the country. Ethan says, check out the 511 admin pouch. Just as good as GBG and always available for half the price. There you go. I mean, I can't speak on whether it's as good as GBG, but it seems like you've tried out both. So there you go. Take that for what it will. Never compare Toronto to Vancouver ever. There was no comparison. It was just the miscommunication. I'm sorry. Don't ghost me, please. Please don't do it. Oh man, I've angered the Accessorize Me gods. Jeez. Ian says, I just realized why it was so quiet in here. I'm the only Ian. Hey, that's right. Because Ian usually says some stuff about Ultim and how it looks like a certain biological liquid. Chris says, at Alpha Aw Man, if I hadn't promised this guy, I would send it your way. You know what's funny? The guy I tried to buy the ProTech Malibu from last night said that the same thing this morning. I think you just got to be super quick in the Facebook posts. I was like, in, send it to me. And then, in is still available. And then I DM'd him, and then I think he went to bed or whatever. And then the next morning he said he already accepted payment from another dude. And I was like, oh, damn it. Washington Bravo says, hey, Ron, Happy New Year. Are you into drones? What about that controller in the back? Hey, funny you should ask. I just got these. So this is the DJI Avata. I'm looking to incorporate more drone content into these videos, either as like scene setting, or, just trying to figure out a way to incorporate that into everyday carry a little more. And it's going to be interesting because everyday carry, I said in the other video, is handheld. Fits on the palm of your hand, and it's very easy to, it's very small scale, right? But with drones, you're flying at speed. in and out of trees and obstacles and stuff. So I think it'll be interesting on how I am able to incorporate this in. Drone EDC obvi. There you go. Done. Done. What's my EDC loadout when going to fly? Or maybe I should like strap different EDC gear onto my drone and fly it around. Maybe not a knife. Day in the life of a day in the life drone POV only. Ooh, that'll be crazy. I think I need to upgrade my pilot chops. Like I don't think I'm there yet in terms of skill. I've only have like a handful of hours in the simulator. I launched this thing once in my room right here, and it was right next to my old Christmas stuff because I had my tree here and I put it in a bag and I was about to put it away. And I had this issue where I couldn't link the two or start it. So you have to do firmware updates. It was a whole thing. I spent an hour doing it. And when the motors finally turned on, I was like, ooh. You know that, for all y'all who watch Top Gun Maverick, you know that moment when Tom Cruise was like in the Blackbird and he hit Mach 10 and he's like, just a little more, and he pushes the accelerator a little more and then he crashes and blows up. So basically this thing, the motor started and I was like, just a little more. And so I lifted off, and as soon as I lifted off, I think the right stick was like angled a little bit and it started drifting without my knowledge, and within a few seconds it like collided with the Christmas tree and just broke a propeller. Luckily it came with spares, so I'm set. But my first flight, literally 6 seconds. But thank you for asking, Washington, and I hope you enjoy your RE. Congrats on winning that giveaway. It's so funny. Eli says, I've never seen Ian say that. Does seem like something he would say. I don't think he'd appreciate us talking smack behind his back. I'll just tell him that we had this conversation, so fully transparent. Caleb says, gotta get the Blackout EDC pocketable drone. Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? I mean, imagine. I've seen small drones, like super pocket drones, like maybe this big, but that'd be wild. Brad says, Elijah, yeah, Ian talks smack about Ultim. Caleb says, or a donut drone. True. Dr. Drew says, tell me when the spoilers are over in chat. I pulled out my earbud. Spoilers? Oh, you didn't watch it yet? Oh, no. Okay. All right. I put it in the chat. There you go. I did do a little more. Dr. Drew, you need to watch that, okay? It's been months. You need to watch that thing. And it's already available on streaming services and stuff too, I think. Anyway. All right, y'all. I think we're going to end it. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. I really enjoyed chatting it up with y'all. I don't know how many people are left in the chat. It just seems like there's a handful of y'all just in the chat, just talking it up, which is great. I love it. But thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of Live with Purpose live streams. This is the 6th live stream. We've got a lot of stuff planned for 2023. We've got more REs, got more vlog style content, and a few secret projects. Can't really talk about just yet, but they're coming. But so far, all you gotta expect from me is 2 long form videos a week, shorts daily, and if you subscribe to that email newsletter, you'll get access to these dope wallpapers in white. This is the white. There's also the dark mode, black. It's completely free. I decided to just design that because I didn't find one that I was satisfied with, so I made my own and wanted to make it available for you guys. So just go to liveforpurposeedc.bigcartel.com. You can just sign up for email updates there. Never miss an upcoming RE drop again. And you get access to those wallpapers. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all real soon. All right. Take care. Live with purpose. Peace.